Okay, we are live. I want to welcome you to this month's training on how to turn simple videos into new patients. Hi, I'm George Vivanco, the founder of ChiroPlus Marketing and Media. And whether you're watching this live or on the replay, who is this training for? It's for the chiropractor that loves to educate their community about the benefits of chiropractic care. We're going to show you how to do this at scale. Also, this is for the chiropractor that has done online marketing, but maybe running lowball offers, spending $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month with traditional marketing services, and you're getting little or temporary results and feel like kind of like a used car salesperson if somebody comes in to claim that new patient offer. And also this is for the chiropractor that has jumped from marketing company to marketing company every 4 to 5 months just to have to start over and not understand why it's not working for their office. And lastly, this is for the chiropractor that wants to educate their community through simple videos that they could do themselves. And we're going to show you how to do that in less than an hour every month. And you're going to have so much content that you're not going to know what to post first. But we're going to give you a blueprint on what works best. So really quick, if you haven't downloaded the community outreach guide, there's a link somewhere in this video or in the comments, or you could go to www.don'tmarketeducate.com. Download the guide. It has simple step-by-step instructions on how to do this, and it's yours absolutely free. If you don't like it, we'll give you your money back. So here's a question I ask every chiropractor. How much would you pay? How much would you pay if you could get 10,000 people every month for 1 hour in your community that don't know who you are, may have never considered chiropractic care as an option, and let's say for argument's sake, 1% of those people decide to come into your office and to see if chiropractic care is something that might work for them. Now, think about what type of conversations you'll have with these potential new patients that have listened to your message. You have built that know, like, and trust factor through simple video content. They are asking you questions like, how do I become healthier through chiropractic care? Can I get off these medications through chiropractic care? And what would your practice look like if you did this every month or every year or every 2 years or 5 years? So as the consistency is key when you do this, month in, month out, taking 1 hour of your day every month to make 4 or 5 quick little videos that you could post. And I'm going to show you how to do that in this training. And it's one of those things where we go over this in some of our other training. We've talked about this many times, and I'm going to give you another way to a new way that's actually not a new way, but a way that a lot of people aren't even thinking about because they're so interested in just throwing up a Facebook ad to an offer to people, strangers that don't even know who they are. So first, what I want to do is I want to go over some results from some of our offices that we're getting right now. This is not something that we got last year or even last month, but that we're getting right now. So let's go into that really quick. So I have blurred out people's information just for privacy's sake, but I want to share with you this video we posted. It's a chiropractor adjusting a patient, and it's 19 hours old. We have 583 views on this one video. So for most chiropractors that are making videos, you make a video or two, you put it on Facebook, you get 20, 30 video views. If it goes viral, you get 100, 200. This one has 583 views in not even a day, in 1 hour. And if we go to a complete day, and I took a screenshot of this just today, we have almost 900 video views on this one video chiropractors talking about the adjustment, sharing with her audience what she's doing, why she's doing it. And it's one of those things where people start to understand what chiropractors actually do versus what the media, the pharmaceutical companies, and medical community is telling them. So now if I go to her results, so as you can see here, this was June 27th through June 30th, just 3 days. What I want to share with you is this right here. This video has 149 100% video views. So basically, this is your TV set. People are watching these videos. And these are people right in her local community that are watching these videos. Now, I want to share that 100% with you because it's really important to understand that if you, let's say you did a TV commercial, you have no idea who's watching or how long they're watching. They could push pause, go in the kitchen, come back, fast forward to get to what they really want to watch. They don't want to watch a commercial. But through the power of social media, the power of the phone, you could start to get people to watch these videos. So just to go over a little bit of results here. So cost through play, 4 cents, 3 cents, 8 cents. You can literally get people to watch your videos for pennies. And the more videos you make, the more, and I'm going to show you how to add these to your Facebook Ads Manager and to build this completely out, is going to be your new way, but it's been like this for a while, but your new way of how to market to your community and what services you want to provide, not just some random chiropractic thing. So if you do neuropathy, if you do pediatrics, if you're a sports chiro, whatever type of patients you want to get, I'm going to share with you how to get them. And then if we go to the next chiropractor, this one here, he's adjusting a young woman, 2 weeks, 5,200 views. Okay, so real simple headline, don't let chronic pain be the new normal, new patient special, and it goes into the new patient special. So it's mass amount of views that we're getting on these videos, and I'm going to show you what to do with those video views, because it's very important, not just to get video views to get video views. We don't want this just to make us feel good that, oh, we got these video views. We actually want to turn that into an actual ROI. So from there, this one, he's adjusting a small child. Most people would never take their kids to a chiropractor. Pregnant women refuse to go to a chiropractor. Not all of them, but most of them. They think you're going to hurt the baby, you're going to hurt the mom, which we know that that's totally not true, and they benefit, and the baby benefits so much from chiropractic care while the mom is pregnant. Okay, so again, 2,900 views in 2 weeks. Okay, and then if we go to this slide, last month's training was on how to maximize retention and revenue in your practice. And what I'm sharing with you right here is this was a simple patient appreciation day that they wanted to do. Normally what most people do is they post something on Facebook and that's it. This is an actual video that we in 3 weeks were able to get 2,200 views. And go back to last month's training on how we did that, but it's a real simple process. But I wanted to just kind of point that out again. Last month's training just kind of walked you through exactly how we did that. Okay, and then now if we go to results, and again, this is 14 days. This is June 16th through June 29th. Today's June 30th, 2002. So if you're watching this on the replay, but I want to again point out to you 100% video views. The adjustment that he was doing for the young lady, 422 people in 2 weeks have watched 100% of that video. These are people in his community starting to learn and understand what chiropractors do. And it's so powerful that when they see this over and over again, they really start to, they see your face, they hear your voice, they build that trust, like, and know factor. That's so important. And most chiropractors are not doing this. Most chiropractors hire a marketing company or do it themselves, or their CAs tries to do it, and start running these lowball offers to strangers. And then they're inviting strangers into the practice. Then they say, well, I've tried Facebook marketing. It doesn't work for me. It does work, but you do have to follow certain steps to get quality versus quantity as far as new patients. Okay, so again, pointing that 422 video views, and then if you look at other results like impressions, how many times that video shown on somebody's screen, this one almost 13,000 times within 2 weeks. And imagine you doing this for a year. You're going to start to get into hundreds of thousands and even millions. And it doesn't cost that much. And I'm going to share that with you here in just a second. Okay, and then we do this one here. This one, this we did for a chiropractor a year ago. Excuse me. So a year ago, we posted this, and it was 100,000 views we got on this one video. This is one video. This chiropractor has been with us for almost 2 years. We have a ton of videos that we cycled through his system, but 246 likes, a bunch of shares, but the video views 100,000. This is the power. Like most people would say, wow, that's a viral video. It's not, because we took a little bit of budget and we amplified it in his community, actually just to Spanish people. On a side note, if you're not marketing to the Spanish community, you're missing tens of thousands of dollars every month. They pay, and they pay cash. So, but again, back to that video. That video is super, super important. It has really elevated his practice. He's opened up a third practice. He has 2 offices, or he's opened up a third office, and he's going to open up a 4th office this year. So again, because they have a really solid team, really good team. Yeah, it's part of what we do for him, but because they're using everything in their arsenal that we're helping them with, they're really taking advantage of that. So now let's go over to show you how to build this out yourself. Okay, so you make your videos, you upload your videos. Now, if you're not sure how to do that, again, download that community outreach guide. This one here, it's our most popular guide. We have thousands of downloads on this guide. And it's going to give you, again, step-by-step instructions. We're even going to send you a video on demand on how to upload your videos, how to add copy to your videos. Oh, as a matter of fact, the community outreach guide comes with some ad copy and some headlines that you could use. You want to be careful when you do market on Facebook. There's some things, if you say them, they'll shut down your account, ban you forever. You know how it goes. So we have copy that's working really well right now. Okay, so let's go over to the Facebook Ads Manager. So I'm going to assume that you have a Facebook Ads Manager. If you don't, make sure you get one. It's free. Okay, so this here is my Facebook Ads Manager, and I'm going to show you on my account. And if you're watching this, you might have seen some of these ads, commercials, marketing to chiropractors, my services. And this is the same exact thing that you want to do in your practice, just with your educational videos. So what I'm going to do here is so these videos that I have, we have a bunch of stuff that we're doing. So this is just one campaign that I'm going to show you in. We're going to create what's called a lookalike audience. Now this gets a little technical, but I will walk you through it. A lookalike audience is people that look like the people that are watching my videos or your videos. So let's say you're doing chiropractic care and pediatrics, and you have 2 or 3 videos that you're marketing, and you have thousands, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 views on these videos, which you could get very fast. It doesn't take a long time. You're going to create a lookalike audience based on the people that are watching those videos in your community that look like people that are watching those videos. So Facebook has a ton of information on everybody. You can't get away from it. It's there. It's wide open. So these videos that people are watching your videos, the people that look like those people, we're going to target with an actual offer. So this is how you get a better quality of new patient into your office versus just a random stranger. Still going to get random stranger, that's fine, but you elevate your practice. And then there's also a retargeting to people that watch your videos. That's other training that we have, but this specifically is for a lookalike audience and how to elevate your videos and make them, create that offer. So let's say you want to do a $39 special, $49. It doesn't matter the price, but you're doing it to more qualified people. And maybe you're doing a free consultation, discovery call, whatever you want to market. This is where I would start with most practices, getting those video views already from what they want to market, and then creating those video views. So, okay, enough said. So what you want to do is right here, this little hamburger here where it says all tools, just click on that, and you're going to open up, you're going to go to audiences. So from audiences, it's going to jump you into this menu. I have these tabs open because when you go from screen to screen, it takes a little bit to render. So now I'm going to create a lookalike audience based on a couple of videos that I have in my campaign. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this here where it says create custom audience. Okay. And there's all these options. So you look at all these options you could create custom audiences from. Video views since last month is now your number one source. It used to be your list, your actual list, and then your website. But because the iOS 14 came about, there's a lot less tracking. So Facebook has changed what they consider to be top tier as far as creating a lookalike audience. And lucky for you, it's video views, because now you're creating video content for your community. So we're going to use video views. And obviously Facebook, Instagram, there's other things you want to do as well. But today we're just going to concentrate on the video views. Okay, so we're going to click videos. We're going to click next. And thank you everybody for the likes. I love it. Okay, so now we're going to select this parameter here. This is letting Facebook know we want to put everybody that has watched a certain amount of video, watched a certain percentage of our videos in this actual audience. So there's 3 seconds, 10 seconds, which you'd never want to do. 15-second playthroughs, you really don't want to use that. You really want to create your audience based on 25% video views, because it's going to be 25% or more. So you just create that one audience. Okay, so you click that there. Now choose your videos. Let's do marketing for chiropractor Facebook page. So again, you've probably seen some of my videos if you're watching this. So and now we have a ton of videos on here, but let's just select some videos that we want. Okay, so let's do this video, and all you do is just click it. Here's one, free Facebook, and I can keep going. And you could select all of them, but let's just say you're doing you want to like really narrow down on pediatrics or sports, or I have a chiropractor that has a ultrasonic wave machine, doing videos on those and retargeting those people. So these, you just check as whatever videos you want. You could check all of them if you want. If you want to take everybody that's been watching your videos, you could check all the videos and do that as well. Okay, just hit confirm. And then from there, you want to just copy this. You want to give it a name. Now retention, 365 days. Just use 365 days. This is going to continuously update as the days go by to 365 days and forward. Okay, so now you want to name your audience, and I'm just going to do test 1. Okay, and I'm going to put people who have watched 25% of the video. Okay, create audience. This is some next level stuff, guys. Next level stuff. So really important. This is what you should be doing to, for your marketing. This is how things start to work. Okay. And as things change from Facebook or Instagram, YouTube, you have to keep up. So this is one of those things where you do have to be a little bit on top of what's going on, what has just happened. So one thing I want to point out, so here's the campaign that we just made. Not the campaign, here's the lookalike, not lookalike audience. Here's the audience that we're putting into this tab right here. So it says into this custom audience. So custom audience, and it says populating right here. Okay, so the audience is populating. It usually takes about 30 minutes for it to completely populate, depending on how many you have. So now what we want to do is take the people that are in this audience and create that lookalike audience in our community. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to click on this little check mark here, these three little buttons up here, and look at create lookalike based on only that. Now, wow, this may look like confusing, but it's super simple. It's just telling you what your source is. My source is test one, people who have watched 25% or more of the video. Select audience location, United States, okay? And I know what you're saying right now, George, I'm a local business. I only work like, 10 miles from my area. Yes. And I'm going to show you how to filter that out. So you have to pick a country. So United States. Now down here, you have these metrics, 1% up to 10%. What this is telling Facebook is you want Facebook to reach people that look like just 1% of, so very narrowed to that audience that we just selected of the people that are watching this 25% or more. Okay, so that is that's what you're telling Facebook. Now, for a local business, so 1% works really well for national businesses, but for a local business, you could try different things, 5%, 10%. We just go to 10% because we want as many people as we could get that are about 10% of the other people that we put into that campaign. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so 10%, and we create the audience. Now it's going to create a lookalike audience. Great, George. Now I have a lookalike audience. Now what do I do? And again, this is going to populate. So again, it's telling you it's populating. So now what we're going to do is we're going to create a campaign. It could be anything. It could be another campaign of other things, maybe other videos you want to promote. Again, an offer. If you want to do a special offer, it's no problem. New patient special. You could do that. Discovery call. Whatever you want to do, this is the best way to do it. So, but I'm going to show you how to do a lead gen campaign, okay, and the way it should be done. So from here, click on this big green button. Yours may look a little different than this. You may have 11 options. Facebook, again, just changed this, I think 2 months ago. We have the updated version. So where it says here, choose your campaign objective, again, you may see 11 options. We want to use leads for this particular campaign. So we're creating a lead campaign. Again, to people that look like the people that watched our videos in our community. Okay, continue. There we go. Okay, so we have the campaign, and you can name it. There's a lot of other parameters here. Campaign budget optimization. You can leave that off. Again, there's some nuances for that. Now, lead, your ad set. Your ad set is your demographics and your budget. How much do I want to spend? Who do I want to see my ad? And in what location do I want to market to? So this is where not picking the whole United States comes into place. Okay, so make sure website's checked on, and you are going to click on lead. Really important. There's two types of leads to get. You could get a lead form lead, meaning that they stay on Facebook and it's pre-populated. People will tell you to use those, and a lot of marketing companies use those because what happens is they get you a whole bunch of leads really fast. Maybe you've experienced this, and you have to now sift through those leads to see who's good, who's, just kicking tires. What we like to do is take them off Facebook to a landing page, gives them a little bit more information, put a chat widget on that landing page so they can actually just send you a text message if they want to book an appointment. But most importantly, name, phone number, and email. We get that information from them where they opt in because, yes, they're interested in what you have because what you have is very valuable. Okay, so I just wanted to touch on that for lead forms versus landing pages. I know there's people say, oh, you get all these leads, with the landing, with the form. So the reason we take them off again off of Facebook is because we want them to enter their information. That's more intentional. That's a higher quality lead, not just a quantity. So, okay. And then budget, $25 a day, $30 a day. Make sure it says daily budget. Don't go to lifetime. Remember, if you're marketing, you're marketing. You're not turning on, on and off these things. You're letting them run. You're letting them work. The longer you let them work, the better they will work for you. If you want to do $25 a day, that's fine. That's about $750 a month. Again, this is for your Facebook lead ads. And you will definitely get, if you do it the way I'm sharing with you, you will make a lot more than $750 a month. So don't be shy on, creating this campaign for your community and these offers for your community. What we normally do for our clients, we do $35, $40 a day. That usually is where we max out, depending on the office. Okay, and then from there, now we're gonna create our audience. So our audience, we're gonna take that audience that we just created, that lookalike audience, and this is where you do it. Now, one thing I want to share with you is right here you have 230 to 271 million people in this campaign right now. That's actually how many people are on Facebook in the United States. So when people say Facebook doesn't work, people aren't on there, they're there. And 78% of these people open this app more than once a day. Okay, so they're there. If you're not there, then you're missing a huge part of easy money. Okay, so anyway, pay close attention to this. It's going to change dramatically because what I'm adding and because I just created this account, or I just created that audience. So now I'm going to do search my audience. Okay, so here it is. Test 1, people who have watched 25% of the videos or more. So now I'm just selecting that audience. And you can select more audiences, but just for this purpose, you just want to select that lookalike audience. Okay, now see how this changed? Unavailable because it's all populating, it's updating. Now, very important, location, okay? This right here, it defaults to people living in or people recently in this location. So people driving by, maybe they went to a restaurant in the neighborhood. You really want to target people that are living in this location. That's what we suggest. So it defaults to this. Just click the drop down, go to people living in that location, and then your address. And I'm going to show you how to narrow that down. I'm just putting an old address here. So, okay, so here's my address to my office. Now, this is in Long Beach. Long Beach has a lot of people in the surrounding area. So right here is where you can adjust the radius. So let's say I want to just do 3 miles from that area. And then let's say there's some other places that I want to hit. You can, the best way to do this is just pick where your office is. So this is the rule of thumb. You want to have a minimum of 150,000 people in your ad campaign. So if you need more video views, you want to increase the budget on those video views, and I'll share with you in a minute. So 150,000 people in the ad sets, and you want to make sure that you are selecting places where your patients are coming from, right? So you know better than I do. You might live in a rural area. I have a couple of offices that we go like 50 miles, an hour and a half, people drive by. Other places like, a downtown area, people don't want to go more than 3, 4, 5 miles. Now, if you do live, just a note, if you do live in a downtown area, or if you work in a downtown area, you could change this to people recently in there as well. So again, that's not always the rule of thumb, but if it's just more of a suburb, you want to do people living there, I probably should have prefaced that. And if you're doing downtown, people that are working there maybe want to go to see a chiropractor, obviously. I know my wife does that. And then from there, also if you want to, let's say you want to hit, I know this area very well, and I know in this area here, I would want to target this area. Okay, so again, I could just filter that down. They could overlap. It's totally fine if they overlap. It doesn't matter. So you could put as many pins as you want in there. And if you want to get really narrow things down, so these are people that are included. You could exclude an area, and you could just drop a pin. Say you don't want people in this area. They'll go crazy. Okay, so just maybe that's like industrial area, and you just want to exclude anybody that's in that area. So anyway, that's how you create that. That's how you target your community. Now, so to recap, you shoot the videos, you create a lookalike audience based on people that are watching your videos, and then you create a lead gen campaign with an offer. The better the offer, the more people you get. But again, you're getting qualified people into your office. And then ages. So this is a little bit of a controversy, but what I recommend is 24 to about 58 is fine. 24-year-olds, they may have small children. They may be pregnant. They have no idea they could see a chiropractor. 30-year-old, 35-year-old may have older kids. They had no idea, maybe they're in sports, that they could go see a chiropractor. So that really takes care of a lot of that population. They might have kids in college or in high school. 58, 45-year-olds, 50-year-olds, we're usually taking care of mom and dad, taking them to the eye doctor, maybe other appointments that they have. And then we start seeing these ads. And I know people tell me, well, I have people that are younger. I know. I have people that are older. I know. You just don't want it so broad. You want to narrow that down a little bit. Now, if you're not getting that 150,000 people in your audience definition, and that's going to show up here, you could broaden that age out a little bit. And then again, you could add more locations based on your area. Okay. And then you just want to leave that on automatic placements. And that's it. So now we have taken your video views, your simple videos, and turning them into qualified new patients. Okay. So that's the way to run an actual ad campaign to your community, creating those educational videos, showing people what you do. And the type of videos we normally recommend are not talking head videos. Those are fine, meaning where you're just telling me what you do. If you tell me what you do, I kind of believe you. If you tell me and show me what you do, I believe you, and now I trust you a little bit more. And that's what you want. You want people in your community to see you doing an actual adjustment on a child, on an elderly person, on a college student that maybe has a sports injury. And you want to talk to the camera and explain to them what you're doing and why you're doing it. Super powerful. And I'll leave you with this. The amount of time that it takes for you to do this, to make your videos, is about, again, an hour a month. Again, if you take that hour and you batch make your videos, you can change your shirt if you want, but it doesn't matter. Batch shoot your videos so you could have a child in there. Maybe it's your child. Maybe it's your CA. Maybe it's a wife or a husband or a partner or a friend or an actual patient that comes in that, will do that for you. That's really, really powerful. So again, thank you for watching. Next month's training is going to be on how to turn messages into new patients, almost for free. It's the low-hanging fruit that most offices are just leaving on the table. They're ignoring. So if you don't have a system for that, to capture these messages and turning them into leads, we're going to share with you what we do and what you could do. We're going to even give you a guide to do that, and it's going to be next month. Keep an eye out for the notices. If you're not part of the Facebook group, these go live in our Facebook group. I encourage you to join the Facebook group. There's other resources that we have on there for absolutely free. We provide as much content that we give, or as much content as possible for our group members. We just started this group last year. We weren't doing much with it. We got really busy in the beginning of the year. We're starting to be consistent ourselves and adding more content and quality stuff in there for people to consume, to learn, and to not have to go back and forth with marketing companies. Also, if this is something that sounds like maybe you want us to do it for you, we have a very simple way of doing it. We have an offer. We will create all of this for you absolutely free. I'm going to leave a link where you could schedule a one-on-one with me, a Zoom call, do a quick little demo, show you what we do, see if you're a right fit for us, if we're a right fit for you. And if not, that's fine. We could actually give you some resources and point you in the right direction of how you could start doing this on your own. again, without spending thousands of dollars every month and choking on these really high costs that a lot of marketing companies are charging. So again, click the link below, download the community outreach guide. That's the one thing that will get you into all of our systems. You'll get some video on demand stuff, other training that we've done in the past. So we'll see you next month. And again, thanks for watching. Take care. Oh, and have a great 4th of July.